Good morning, dear students. Our session of IBFS, that is Advanced Financial Management, or you can say that Investment Banking and Financial Services. Now, in the last session, we have seen the public issue, the concept of public issue, in which we have discussed the IPO and FPO. Now, apart from that, we have already discussed the advantages of IPO and the process that how any organization is going to conduct IPO with the help of different guidelines of SEBI. Today we are going to discuss the book building. Now, in the previous few sessions, you have already listened the word, that is book building. Organization is going to issue their security with the help of book building process, or the merchant bankers are going to provide the services of book building. Now, what is this services? What is this book building, and how this book building is useful in the conduction of public issue? Now, first and foremostly, we are going to see the introduction part. As we all know that there are basically two common way, that is to raise the capital, and that way is first IPO and second one, that is FPO. Through IPO, when the organization is going to issue their security, they need to register themselves with SEBI. Now, without registration, any organization is not able to conduct IPO. These are the basic criteria. And now another one, when the company offers their shares to public, either at a fixed price or between the price range, that price range is known as book building method. Now, when the shares are issued at 100 rupees, that is with the face value, that 100 rupees, that face value will be known as fixed price. But when the organization says that they are going to issue their shares between 100 and 120, means when you are going to deal your shares between 100 and 120, so that price range, when organization is going to offer the price range to their customer, so that price range is known as book building method. There is nothing new in this, but when the range is available to the customer, so that will be known as book building. Basically, book building is a process of generating and recording investors' demand for shares during an IPO in order to support efficient price discovery. Now, in a book building, the organization is going to collect and record the data of their investors who wishes to purchase the shares of the particular company. So that with the help of that data, the organization comes to know that these are the effective price in which the investors are very interested. Means, suppose 100 investors want to purchase your shares at 112, then after 75 investors want to purchase your shares at 115. So, with the help of this data, the organization thinks about the price range, and with the help of this price range, the organization is able to maximize their maximum numbers of investors. in a general terms, we can say that a book building is nothing but it is a collection of investors' demand. ઘણી બધી વખત આપણે કોઈ સ્ટોરમાં જઈએ છીએ તો વી આર ઓફરિંગ અવર પ્રાઇસ દેટ આઈ વોન્ટ ટુ પરચેસ ધ પર્ટિક્યુલર પ્રોડક્ટ વિથ ધ પર્ટિક્યુલર પ્રાઇસ. સો વેન ધ ઓફર ઇઝ ડન બાય us, that is by the purchaser, the same manner in any IPO, when the investor want to purchase a particular thing that particular shares and with the particular price. So the generation and the recording that data is known as book building process. And generally this is done by the book runner, or we can say that a lead manager. The person who is going to collect and record the data, that person is known as book runner or a lead manager. And if it is decided by the organization, that is they are going to raise their share capital with the book building process, then it is compulsory for organization, for that particular company, to appoint a book running lead manager. Again, I am going to repeat, they are required to appoint a book running lead manager who is a merchant banker. So merchant banker plays very different roles at the time of raising the share capital. Basically, in a common sense, book building is not a complex process. It is very transparent and it is very flexible. And flexible, that is related with the market. When there is a change in the market, then there is a change in the price range. And that is really very clear. So investors comes to know that when the organization is going to change their price range and how that change is going to affect the organization in a particular manner. An underwriter, normally an investment bank, builds a book by inviting institutional investors. Generally, these institutional investors, they are the fund manager and the other institutes who want to purchase the maximum part of the particular organization. Now, in book building method, company is not giving the fixed price of the security. Means they are not offering the security like the securities of 100 rupees, 112 rupees, 115 rupees. So no fixed price is decided by the organization, but they give the price range, that the price between 100 and 120. Now it is up to the investor, that is to decide at which price they would like to purchase the particular shares. They need to purchase between 100 to 120. So the potential investors, means the person who is going to offer the maximum price, they can have the maximum proportion of that particular company's shares. In short, auction method, that is known as book building method. જ્યારે ઓક્શનમાં કોઈ પ્રોપર્ટીને સેલ આઉટ કરે છે તો ઓક્શનમાં જેનું મેક્સિમમ પ્રાઇસ જે પર્સન ઓફર કરે છે એ પર્સનને પર્ટિક્યુલરલી પ્રોપર્ટી સેલ કરવા માટે આપણે આપીએ છીએ. તો અહીંયા સેમ મેનરમાં કંપની જે પ્રાઇસ રેન્જ ઓફર કરે છે તો એ પ્રાઇસ રેન્જમાં જે ઇન્વેસ્ટર્સની પ્રાઇસ મેક્સિમમ હશે, that investor will be selected for the selling of that particular security. And the minimum price is known as floor price. Suppose the price range is 100 to 120, then 100 will be known as floor price, and the maximum price, highest price, that is 120, that 120 is known as cap price. So again you are going to remember two things, the floor price and the cap price. Floor price, that is the lowest price, that is 100, and cap price, that is the highest price, that is 120. Then there are few important points that we need to consider at the time of book building. The first one, book building is the process by which an underwriter attempts to determine the price at which an IPO will be offered. Here the organization, the underwriter is going to decide the price. Here the company do not take anything, or they are least concerned with the price which is they are least concerned with the price at which the shares are available for the sale. So here the underwriter, the person is going to decide the price, and generally that is known as the price range. The second one, the process of price discovery involves generating and recording investor demand for shares before arriving at an issue price. Third one, book building is the de facto mechanism by which company price their IPO and is highly recommended by all the major stock exchanges at the most efficient way to price security. It is the real method through which the prices are offered to the investors. Generally that is totally depends upon the price range. So the organization is not going to offer any fake price to their investors. When the price range is there, then it is quite reliable to select the particular price at which the market is going to respond and at which the company is eligible to sell their securities. Then after, book building has surpassed the fixed pricing method, where the price is set prior to investor participants to become the de facto mechanism by which company price their IPO. De facto mechanism, that is the real mechanism through which the price is offered to the investors. ઇન્વેસ્ટરને જે પ્રાઇઝે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ પરચેસ કરવું જ છે એ જ પ્રાઇઝ આપણે એમને ઓફર કરીએ છીએ વિથ અ પ્રોપર રેન્જ, then that will be known as de facto mechanism. The process of price discovery involves generating and recording investor demand for shares before arriving at an issue price that will satisfy both the company offering the IPO and the market. And basically it is highly recommended by all the major stock exchanges. કોઈ પણ સ્ટોક એક્સચેન્જીસમાં જ્યારે કંપની પોતાની સેલ્ફને લિસ્ટિંગ કરાવે છે, એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ જો કંપની એવું ઓફર કરે અથવા પોતાની સેલ્ફને પ્રૂવ કરે છે that we are going to offer the IPO with the help of book building process, then that will be highly recommended by the stock exchanges. They easily appreciate the efforts of the organization. In the book building method, company does not fix up a price of security but gives a price range. Again આપણે already discuss કરેલું છે that they are giving the price range and that range is the floor price and the cap price. The price band is a range of price of securities within which investor can bid. It is to be noted that in the fixed price method, investor demand is not considered. જ્યારે તમે એક ફિક્સ પ્રાઇઝે સિક્યુરિટીને સેલ કરવા માટે રેડી થાઓ છો, એટ દેટ ટાઈમ વી આર ઇગ્નોરિંગ ધ ડિમાન્ડ ઓફ ધ ઇન્વેસ્ટર્સ. સપોઝ તમે 110 તમારી સિક્યુરિટીને સેલ કરવા માટે રેડી છો, બટ માર્કેટમાં ઇન્વેસ્ટર 110 પરચેસ કરવા માટે રેડી નથી, then we are not considering the demand of our investors. So with the help of this price range, we are able to satisfy the basic need, the basic requirement of our investors. Book building is an auction of shares because price is determined on the basis of bids received, subject to the provisions of SEBI. Bidding માટે auction માટે भी we are going to follow the process of the guidelines of SEBI, and when these provisions are satisfied, we are able to conduct our bid as per the normal terms, as per the normal regulations. Then after, important points of book building. The first one, that book building is a process of price discovery. Second, the company may mention floor price or price band in the red herring prospects. કંપની જ્યારે બુક બિલ્ડિંગ થ્રુ પોતાનો IPO કંડક્ટ કરે છે, એટ દેટ ટાઈમ દે આર રિક્વાયર્ડ ટુ ઇસ્યુ રેડ હેરિંગ પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ. નોર્મલ ટર્મ્સમાં પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ કંપની ઇસ્યુ કરે છે, બટ ઇન બુક બિલ્ડિંગ દે આર ગોઈંગ ટુ ઇસ્યુ રેડ હેરિંગ પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ. It refers to the process of generating and recording investors' demand for shares. Book is maintained off market by the book runner. Investor can decide at which price they would like to bid for the shares. Cap of the price band should not be more than 20% of the floor of the price band. Suppose તમે 100 રૂપીઝ ફ્લોર પ્રાઇસ ડિસાઇડ કરો છો, તો એના 20% પ્લસ જ તમારે એની કેપ પ્રાઇસ ડિસાઇડ કરવી પડે. That is 100ના 20% થાય 20. So your cap price will be 120. The entire process of book building is followed under the guidelines of SEBI. સેબીના જે પ્રોવિઝન્સ છે એના બેઝિસ ઉપર we are going to follow the whole process. The price at which the shares are allotted is known as cut-off price. સપોઝ તમારી પ્રાઇસ રેન્જ છે 100 to 120 અને મેક્સિમમ બીડ મળે છે 117માં, અને કંપની ડિસાઇડ કરે છે પોતાના શેર્સને સેલ કરવાનું, that is 117, then that will be known as cut-off price. It is known as auction method. After the bidding process is complete, the cut-off price arrived at based on demand of the securities. It is totally based upon the demand of our shareholders. So that's all about the introduction part of our book building. Now then after we are going to discuss the process of book building. Now this is really very important point, that is book building. It is there for your long question. So please put the necessary importance in this particular point. There are totally 9 steps in the process of book building. In that first one, appointment of lead book runner. The merchant banker also play the role of the lead book runner. So when the company is going to appoint any merchant banker, then that merchant banker also play the role of lead book runner. But the name should be mentioned in the prospectus. When the company is going to appoint the one or more merchant bankers, and out of that merchant bankers, the one person will act as an lead book runner, then their name must be there in the prospectus. And when the company is not going to include the name of that particular person in the prospect, then that person is not liable to act as a lead book runner. Then after second one, underwriting. So first when you are going to appoint your lead book runner, then the company need to underwrite their shares. Basically it is done by the lead book runner and co-book runner. They are going to compulsory underwrite the issue, and it is to be informed to the members of the organization and to the SEBI. Means the person who is a lead book runner, he also act as an underwriter, and it is compulsory for him to underwrite the security of that particular company. Then after third one, agreement with one or more stock exchanges. There must be an agreement between the company, means between the person or between the company who is offer their security with the help of book building process. They need to agree themselves with the one or more stock exchanges. So when they are going to have the agreement with the stock exchanges, the rights, the duties, the responsibilities, and the obligation of the issuer, that must be specified in a proper manner, so that the company knows their rights, the company knows about their obligations. Then after, appointment of stockbroker. Share brokers are appointed by the book runner. The share broker should be a member of stock exchange and must be registered with SEBI. બુક બિલ્ડિંગ પ્રોસેસમાં કંપનીએ કમ્પલસરી સ્ટોક બ્રોકરને અપોઇન્ટ કરવા પડે. સો વિથ ધ હેલ્પ ઓફ સ્ટોક બ્રોકર, the process of book building will be quite easy. So the stockbroker will be helpful to the company at the time of bidding process. Then after, fifth one, file a draft red herring prospectus. Again, the prospectus is to be prepared by the lead merchant, and the prospectus need to be draft with the SEBI. એટલે બુક બિલ્ડિંગનો જે પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ હશે, જે એડવર્ટિઝમેન્ટનું એ લોકોનું એક વે છે, with the help of prospects in which the company is going to inform the details through which how they are going to issue the securities in the market, and indirectly they are going to encourage the maximum investors for the purchase of that particular security. So it is a kind of advertisement form. The draft must contain the total size except the price of securities. તમારે કેટલી સાઇઝનો તમારો ઇસ્યુ છે, સપોઝ તમારો 10 કરોડ્સનો છે, 20 કરોડ્સનો છે, 25 કરોડ્સનો છે, then here we are going to say the size of the issue, but in prospects the price of security is not there because the company is going to offer the price range. In prospects, the company need to mention the floor price and the cap price. So, normal ટર્મ્સમાં જ્યારે કંપની ફિક્સ પ્રાઇસ ઓફર કરે છે, એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ દે આર ગોઈંગ ટુ ડ્રાફ્ટ ધ પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ, અને જ્યારે પ્રાઇસ રેન્જ ડિસાઇડ થાય છે, એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ દે આર ગોઈંગ ટુ ઇશ્યુ ધ રેડ હેરિંગ પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સ. There is no change in the formation of the prospects. Then after 6th point, application cum bidding forms. Now the investor need to fill the forms of application. That is a normal form in which they are going to decide the price at which they want to purchase the security. So the bidding price must be mentioned by the institution or an investor who wishes to purchase the company's shares and security. Then after bidding process, 7th one. Public issue is kept open for at least 3 working days and not more than 10 working days. જે બિડિંગ પ્રોસેસ છે એ 3થી 10 દિવસની વચ્ચે તમારે ઓફર કરવાની છે જનરલ પબ્લિકને. સો ઇન ધેટ ઓફર they are going to draft their application and they are there for the bidding process. બિડિંગ પ્રોસેસ એપ્લિકેશન એક વખત રિસીવ થશે પછી સ્ટાર્ટ થશે. બિડિંગ પ્રોસેસમાં જે પ્રાઇઝમાં મેક્સિમમ ઇન્વેસ્ટર્સે બીડ કરેલું હશે, સિલેક્ટ કરેલું હશે, that price will be the final price. Then after 8th point, determination of price. Now here the cut-off price is, that is the final price is determined by the company and it is to be informed to all the bidders or all the respective investor who wishes to purchase the investment at a particular price. Then after 9th one, allotment. The final allotment to retail individual investors or non-institutional investors or any qualified institutional buyer shall be made by the organization. Then after 10th point, application for listing securities. Now issuer may apply for listing of specified security with prospects, which was already registered with the registrar of the company and the stock exchanges. And the last one, that is maintenance of records. The lead book runner and other intermediaries associated in the book building process have to maintain the records of the result of this book building. So it is useful for the future reference. So that's all about the book building process. Then after, we are going to have a small point, that is minimum public offer. Basically, the public offer means IPO and FPO. And to conduct this IPO and FPO, company has to file a draft document with SEBI. Now, with the help of these documents, the company invite the general public for the purchase of their securities or make an investment in their particular shares. So that invitation is known as offer document, or we can say that the prospectus, through which the company offers their security to the general public. Now, minimum offer to public is at least 25% of each of issued security as per the provision of security contract rule. એટલે કંપનીએ જેટલી પણ સિક્યુરિટીઝ માર્કેટમાં અવેલેબલ છે, that is equity, preference, debentures and bond. So the company has to offer at least 25% of each class of securities for the public subscription. એટલે બધી સિક્યુરિટીના 25% એણે કોમન સબસ્ક્રિપ્શન માટે ઓફર કરવા પડે. જો એ નોર્મલ પીપલને ઓફર નહીં કરે, દેન સેબી એનો જે પબ્લિક ઓફર છે એ સક્સેસફુલ થવા દેશે નહીં. એટલે સેબીના ગાઈડલાઇન્સના બેઝિસ ઉપર એણે મિનિમમ બધી સિક્યુરિટી ટાઈપ જે અવેલેબલ છે એના 25% એણે જનરલ પબ્લિકને ઓફર કરવા પડે. જો એ ઓફર નહીં થાય, દેન સેબી છે એ લોફુલી એની સિક્યુરિટીને માર્કેટમાં ઇસ્યુ થવા દેશે નહીં. Then after, minimum subscription. Generally, the provision of minimum subscription is made in order to protect the interest of the prospective investors. Now, prospective investors are those investors who wishes to purchase the shares of the particular company. They are not the investors, they are not the regular investors of the organization, but they are the future investors. They wishes to purchase, yet they are not purchasing the security of the particular company. Now, allotment of securities cannot be executed unless the minimum subscription is not received by the issuer company. મીન્સ ટોટલ સબસ્ક્રિપ્શન કંપનીનું જે હશે એ ટોટલ સબસ્ક્રિપ્શનના 90% સબસ્ક્રિપ્શન એણે મિનિમમ સબસ્ક્રિપ્શનના બેઝિસ ઉપર રાખવું જ પડશે. And this minimum subscription should be received by the issuer company within 30 days from the date of issue of prospects. પ્રોસ્પેક્ટ્સમાં પણ એ અમાઉન્ટ મેન્શન કરવી કમ્પલસરી છે. And if the issuer company is failed to receive this minimum subscription, then the subscribed money should be refunded within 15 days after the closure of the subscription. So these are the basic things that the company need to carry at the time of issuing their securities to the general public. I think that is enough for today. So here we are going to end our session. Today we learn the book building, the process of book building, the concept of book building, and the key elements of the book building. Then after we have seen the minimum public offer and the minimum subscription. I hope that till now you are clear about each and every concepts. So I am ending the session. Thank you all.